guys, Diane Picorni-Wilson from Power Within Fitness and Coaching here. I'm going to take you through a 20-minute mobility and core workout for runners. So we are going to set the timer for 50 seconds, 10 seconds to switch or give you new instructions. The first 10 minutes are going to be mobility focused. The second 10 minutes are going to be core focused. Are we ready? Let's go. First move we're going to do is side to side lunges with reach. All right, let's come into a wide stance. Reach away as we sink into that leg. Reach away. Up and over. Reach. Breathe. Reach and breathe. Just warming things up here, getting those joints moving and lubricated. As you sink into one leg, you should feel the opposite inner thigh or adductor engage, stretch out and mobilize here. 2, 1, and release. All right, our next move, we're going to bring our feet in closer together. I'm going to point one toe here, point one toe, and then I'm going to bring that ankle forward and back, like I was drawing a smile with my heel here. Your heel is going to draw a little smile. We're just mobilizing through that hip, internal and external rotation. Very important for everyone, in particular for runners. Use that heel, rotate it, open, and then external rotation. All right, we're going to switch it over, other leg. Keep going here. In 10 seconds, we're going to move into plank walkouts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. I want you to come to the end of your mat, dive down, hands down on the ground, walk it out into plank. Hold that plank for a breath, and then pick those hips up, walk those feet in. Stand it all the way up, hands up overhead, turn around, dive back down. Lots going on here. We're getting that full body stretch through those legs. Hands and shoulders are activated as we walk out. Plank, we're getting that core on. And then we stretch through those legs again as we walk the feet as far underneath as you can. Hands up overhead. We've got 10 more seconds here. Keep going, probably about 1 more. 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. All right, moving on here. Our next one is going to be plank walkouts with heel drops here. Here we go. So we're going to start the same way, walk it out into plank, but this time we're going to come up, alternate those heel drops here, alternate those heel drops, one and then the other, and also get all the way up onto those toes. So we're going to really move through those feet. Keep going here. Press those heels down. Stretching through those calves. Press that chest through. Strong and stable shoulders here. About 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your hands back. Stand it up. All right. We're going to come into a low lunge here. So I'm going to have you walk out into your plank, and then we're going to step our left foot to the outside of our left hand, and now I want you to drop that right knee down, and then pick it up and press through that right heel. All right, forward, drop that right knee down, pick it up, and press through. Now there's no reason, if this is too much, to have your hands down on the ground. You could have a chair here and be doing the same thing with your hands elevated. Use the range of motion you have, what works best for you. 10 more seconds here. So we're getting a stretch through the hip flexor and then a stretch through that calf. Keep going. All right, shake that out. We're gonna switch that over, other leg. Gonna come into plank. Right foot is gonna step forward. Here we go. Right foot steps forward into that low lunge. Press through that heel. Drop that left knee down and then lift up. Press through that left heel. Keep going. Good. Feeling that hip flexor stretch out. Whew. And then getting that calf. Keep going. 15 more seconds here. All right, and release. All right, this next one we're gonna come into alternating low lunges. So we're gonna start into plank, start in plank, step your right foot forward, then step it back into plank, then step your left foot forward, step it back into plank. You have the option to try to drop down a little bit lower onto that elbow on each side if that feels right for you. If not, just stay up in that plank position. Again, your hands don't have to be on the ground. They could be elevated on yoga blocks. They could be elevated on a bench or the seat of a chair. Use what works for you. 10 seconds here. 2, 1, and shake it out. All right, roll those wrists out or those shoulders out. We're gonna stay in that plank position, this time adding rotation in as we come up. So we're coming into that plank, step that right foot forward, open up to the right side here, bring that hand down. Keep going, we're gonna stay here for one full set. Rotate it through. Fifteen more seconds, keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. All right, we're gonna go on the other side for that one. You're gonna step that foot forward and come into rotation here. Here we go. Left foot stepping forward, rotate open to the left, back down. Keep that right hand firmly pressed into the mat. Press away, keeping a nice stable shoulder here. Open it up. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that down. All right, rotate through those wrists here. We're gonna come back up to standing and we're gonna put that all together. So I want you to walk yourself out into plank here. Walk yourself out into plank. Step that right foot forward. Drop that right knee down. Press through that drop that left knee down. Press through that left heel and then open up to the right side. Bring that foot back. Pike it up and walk those hands back. Come on back down. We're going to do it on the other side. Walk those hands out. Step that left foot forward, drop that right knee down, lift it up, press through that right heel, then rotate open to the left side, hand down, back into plank, pike those hips up, and walk those hands back. We're gonna do it again. All right, you're taking a little bit of a break here. We're gonna do that same thing for that last minute of mobility here. 3, 2, 1, back into plank, right foot steps forward, drop that right knee down, left knee down, press through that left heel, open up to the right side, right hand back down on the mat, right foot back, pike up, walk those hands back, and come walk those hands forward. Step that left foot forward, drop that right knee down, press through that right heel, open up to the left side, hand comes back down on the mat, step back into plank, pike those hips up, walk those hands through, back, and forward again. 10 more seconds, keep going. Step that right foot forward, drop that left knee, press through that left heel, open up, hand down, and release. All right, now we're gonna move into more core focused, although hopefully you already feel that core on from that plank work here. We are coming into a low plank. So, forearms down on the mat, press that ground away, breathe here in this low plank. When you're in plank, your neck stays long. Make sure you're not jutting it forward or looking up. No need to look at the camera. Just keep that long neck. The whole body is in a straight line here, so don't let those hips pike up or come down. They're staying nice and solid here. We have 15 more seconds. Press that ground away. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release yourself all the way down to your mat here. All the way down to your mat. You're going to come into pencil, and we're going to be doing sea turtles. So squeeze those hands and those feet together. Lift everything up. Rotate up and around here. Rotate up and around. So we're rotating those shoulders, we're engaging through those glutes, squeezing. If it's too much, to lift everything from center. Hip bones stay pressed into the mat the whole time. But if it gets to be too much, just do the upper body. Leave that lower body down on the ground. Press those hips in, glutes are on and engaged, and just come through that upper body here, if you can. Keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to stay down on our stomachs. Forehead is going to rest on the back of your hands. This is just lower body. Knees are out. Knees are out. Heels are in. Lift up. Lift up. Try to press those knees open. If it's too much to be doing both at the same time, alternate. Peeling one thigh up and then the other, alternating as you go here, or both. Hip bones stay down. Keep those knees wide and press them wider as you go up if you can. We want that maximum contraction in the glutes. 15 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. All right, come into a side plank here. We're gonna stay one on this side the whole time. So it's a side plank hold or with a hip dip. So hold your side plank here or modified here. We're on. Here's a side plank hold, staying here. If that feels like you can add a little bit more, you're gonna drop that hip down and up. You can do the hip dip in modified, or in full side plank. Keep it controlled. Up and down. Make sure your hips stay stacked. They're not rolling forward or back here. You got 10 more seconds. And nice and strong through that shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. We'll go the other side on the next round. All right, so we're gonna come into our last exercise here. It's a half V sit-up, up and reach. So left hand reaches towards right toe or maybe towards right thigh, whatever works best for you. And lower it down. Keep going here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right, we're gonna roll it back over for our low plank again. Your low plank hold, or this time if you wanna add something in front of you that you reach toward. It doesn't matter what it is. You're just gonna make it a single arm here. So you're gonna be in low plank, reach, reach, tap, reach, tap. If that's too much, just come and hold your low plank. Hold it, push that ground away nice and strong. Low plank is such a great move in and of itself. Don't feel like you have to add anything more. Just hold here, breathe, stay with it. Abs on, connected, working, you got it. Ten more seconds. I'm feeling it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. All right, we're coming all the way down to our mats. Sea turtles again are next. Make that pencil. 3, 2, 1, and up and around. Gaze stays down the whole time. Activating the whole posterior chain on this one. So important for runners. When you run, you need to stay upright. Your posture needs to stay strong. This helps all of that. Keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right, rest your forehead in the backs of your hands. Heels come in, knees go wide. We're going to be lifting up. Here we go. Almost there here. 10 seconds. Keep going. Press those knees open. Push those hips down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right, this time we come into that side plank on the other side now. Opposite side plank, either a hold or with that hip dip we're on. So remember, side plank hold. Contracting to those lower obliques here. Shoulder is stable and strong. If you want, optional hip dip. Make sure you stay up and out. Strong, stable shoulder joint here. Remember, you can always bend that bottom knee, bring this into a modified side plank. It's just decreasing what we have to lift up and down here, or what we have to hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last minute here, guys. Come onto your back, hands long, half V-ups. Here we go. Reach it up. Reach up. Almost there. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. 20 minutes, done. Great job. Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for being here. Take care.